And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Kansas City Kings. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. All the anticipation of the preseason comes to an end here, Coach. How eager do you think these two teams are for their first game?
You wouldn't believe how anxious these teams are to get going. This has been their focus for so many months. Now it's here, and all that pent-up energy can get put to use on the floor.
Walker trying to free himself up, and Thompson throws it down.
Asserting his dominance, Thompson goes up strong for the slam.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dantley. Here's Bailey. Utah moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Griffith. He's covered by Brown. And good that time.
Well, Griffith has worked hard to develop his accuracy, which allows him to sink these shots.
Brown outside. Pass to Oberding. Walker with it. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Tries it from 19. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Green. Here's Dantley. Back to Green. Cartwright with it. Right wing. Green passes to Griffith. Walker with the rebound.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
The kick out to Brown. Thompson, a screen on Green. Brown against Green. Here's Thompson. It's picked off. Goes up. Puts it down!
Oh, my goodness!
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
There he goes, Dr. Duncanstein taking flight. Darrell Griffith going way upstairs.
Outside, Walker. Brown feeling it out a bit. Walker finds Thompson. The kick out to Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Cartwright. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Griffith passes to Green. Now Cartwright. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Griffith. Over Brown. Thompson with the rebound. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can they get it? Brown with the bucket.
Such an accomplished scorer. Brown is a master at taking what the defense gives up.
Outside, Green. Cartwright against Thompson. Here's Griffith. Shoots over Brown. Here's Cartwright. He gets that one.
When Cartwright is on the floor, you have to be aware of him on the offensive boards. Bill's looking for offensive rebounds.
On the wing, Brown. High post try. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Dantley. Takes it off the glass.
You look at Dantley, he's 6'5". You expect him to be a jump shooter, but Adrian rather take it down low.
Brown outside. Out to the wing. Launches a three. Here's Thompson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
When LaSalle Thompson is out there, you have to pay extra attention to boxing him out.
Outside, Green. Pass to Dantley. Here's Bailey. And Oberding pulls it down.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Walker the pass to Brown. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Here's Green, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz. Checked in for Kansas City.
Number 25, Jerome Perkins.
Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you take a look at LaSalle Thompson, and you know his position. He's a true big guy. His size and physicality, he can be pretty intimidating down in the paint.
2 shots.
That one is off.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with 0 defense. As easy as it gets.
Good on the second free throw. Now Green. Pass to Griffith. Here's Dantley, guarded by Walker. Dantley the pass to Griffith. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Brown. Griffith can't get it to go. For Kansas City, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clever at forcing the D's hand. This is the pressure Brown puts on oppositions.
The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Brown, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Obviously, Fred Brown is a very well-practiced shooter. He knows his craft and focuses on finding chances to put his stroke to work for his team.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what a crowd pleaser that alley-oop was.
Clark especially when executed just like we saw.
Perfect.
Yeah, it really doesn't get any better than that.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brown's got 8 points.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Cartwright. Rebounded by Kansas City. Brown outside. Shot, high post. Rebounded by the Jazz. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dantley. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Another lead change. Back and forth we go as neither team willing to back down after a bucket.
And no matter which side you are cheering for, these are the games you love. Both teams fighting every step of the way.
Pass to Brown from 18 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 10.
It seems like Brown is always ready to go. The second he has the ball, he's forming his shot.
Drew's checked in for the Jazz. Utah trailing here. And here is Green. Here's Drew. That shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Bailey.
That's a shot he very often.
Well, a good look. You keep getting shots like that, they'll be all right.
Cartwright the pass to Bailey. And here is Cartwright. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using his size to his advantage. Like seeing Cartwright force the issue and get the whistle.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cartwright.
Have to appreciate what Cartwright gives you. He's a starting caliber center who's terrific in the post.
So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here. making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Drew, guarded by Green. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Kings lead by 1. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Williams, out to the right wing. Here's Glenn, clock at 6. Over Brown. Offensive rebound. Williams can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. They get it back. Here's Kersey. Williams with the block. Here's Glenn. Still scoreless. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one here. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
It's not surprising to see Brown fill it up. He's an explosive scorer who can hurt you on the drive, from distance, and everywhere in between.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Drew. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Fighting for those points. Drew's someone who expects to score 20 whenever he steps on the floor.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Here's Glenn. Goes back up. The shot's good from Eaton.
A 7'4" force around the hoop. Mark Eaton will eat you alive. You have to get a body on him.
Brown outside. The rebound by the Jazz. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Drew passes to Green. Here's Drew. He's covered by Brown. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. The wing jumper off target. And Kansas City shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Kansas City shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. Utah trailing here, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Drew. Here's Glenn. Here's Drew. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
The Jazz shooting to start out this game about 43%. Dunleavy the pass to Glenn. Here's Dentley. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Drew. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Attacking in the lane. Drew has the smarts, and he makes quick moves.
Here's Cornette, defended by Dunleavy. Pass to Drew. Kersey with the ball. Inside. The rebound by Drew. Here's Glenn. Scoreless thus far. Here's Dantley. Over Kersey. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Utah out in front, leading by a point. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Owning the offensive glass and getting those second chances has been a major factor for them early on.
Yeah, the defense has not done a great job resisting them, and those putback shots can add up quickly.
Here's Dantley. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Cornette. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah leading. Dunleavy up top. Pass to Glenn. Here's Dantley. Covered by Kersey. Baseline jumper. And it's blocked. Here's Drew. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there. Well, you want the ball in his hands. A real good offensive player.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Cornette, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Viana. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Glenn. Nothing on the board. Drew passes to Dantley. Over Kersey. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Down low. Drew misses. Utah leading by 3. Drew passes to Dunleavy. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the shot is good. Dantley's got 8 points.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here's Cornette, defended by Dunleavy. Cornette passes to Oberding. And it's blocked.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker.
With the fadeaway. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He tried to use the fadeaway. Get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Pass to Glenn. And the layup falls. Glenn's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Timeout called by the Kings. Kings making a change here.
Number 43.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Drew. 6 to shoot. Here's Cornette. Again, the miss by the Kings. Utah leading by 7. Drew passes to Dunleavy. Here's Dantley. Now Dunleavy. Scoreless thus far. All sorts of time, and he hits the jumper for 2. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Not much of a three-point shooter. Dantley would much rather step in, hitting these.
The Kings have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Cornette. Here's Viana. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And Kansas City making a change here. And it's the Kings with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Utah leading by 9. Here's Glenn. Pass to Dantley. And again, it's Utah.
Finding a gap in the D and capitalizing.
Timeout called by the Kings. Kings making a switch here.
Thompson, number 33.
Kansas City trails by 11.